Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. And we are going to be doing some wordplay today. Make sure I have all my lights on here. So, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hey, Scraptastic, and yay to you. You already know what the yay is for. Hallelujah. Okay, so if you love a junk journaling like I do and the rest of us, then you'll want to subscribe to this channel because it's all junk journal related. Also, hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. And you can give this video a thumbs up right now. You can give it during or later. Either way, it will be greatly appreciated, but if you do it now, then you won't forget. So you can go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you love junk journaling like we do, you can hit us up over at the Facebook group, and the link is in the description below. It is Junk Journal Buddies. So I hope to see you over there as well. We're posting some fantastic stuff and just enjoying each other's company, just like we do here every day at 6 o'clock. Well, Monday through Friday anyway. So happy hump day to everyone. And hello, Wendy and Jan and Barb. And I already said hello to Miss Rachel at Scrap Craptastic as well. So, okay. Oh, I guess I can move this because I've been talking for a little while and I didn't even make sure that I had the sound on, but I do. So we are good to go. All right. So I got some scraps up here because this is another great way to use up your scraps, of course. But and I'm going to be using aged paper that I have because I'm always using this because it is such a fantastic background for the junk journals and also the ephemera pieces. Oh, y'all, let me fix this. Let me fix this focus because I can already see it's a bit off. Hold on. Let me get it together here. All right, here we go. Now, there we go. Much better. Hi, Sandra and Penny. Thanks for joining me. Penny, you are too funny. Y'all, Penny over in the Facebook group, when I posted that I'd be on at 6 today, she posted a picture with a gazillion different letter stamps that she has. Actually, I'm quite jealous, Penny. I wish I had that many. Hey, Jamie. Thanks for coming on. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using aged paper, and if you don't know how to make it or you don't feel like it, I have some in the shop. So here's a pack that I have here. So I opened up a pack just in case, but I'm going to try to just use scraps because this is a great way to use scraps. You can use your cardstock also. You just don't want to have a really busy background. Hi, Eye Candy. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so you don't really need a lot. We're not doing any sewing today, so you don't need a fantastic brother machine like I have. But, and I just took all this out is because this is where my stamps live at. The ones that I'm going to be using. I have some bigger stamps, but I quite enjoy these. And these are the Recollections stamps, and these are the capital letters because I think they have a set that is lowercase letters, and then I think they have a set that's numbers and symbols. So I have yet to get the other sets, but I probably will because I like them so much. But I think I have a link to this set below as well. Hey, Nikora and Tamika. I'm glad you all are here. So this is an easy Project 20. And I've used a lot of the words that I've already made. So I wanted to make some more. And I thought you all could join me. So this piece right here, I'm not using so much. These are like some chalks that I have here. And then I have some of my homemade doohickeys. My homemade blending tools here. But since these are housed here, I just brought the whole thing out. And what I did was, the way I store them in here, I have it so, let me see if I can do this without dumping everything out. I have it so I can see the letters, you see? So if I look on the side, I can see the letters, but then they got a little bit high. So then I had to turn it around this way, and then let's see. And then the rest of the letters I can see from this side. So I hope y'all can see that. I'm trying not to dump it out. So I like these letters because they click together. And then, so you got your scraps, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to pull some more scraps. Hey, Tammy. And I got my letters, and I got my distressed ink. I'm going to use this distressed ink, I think, or maybe I'll use this one because I like the antique linen as well. So, and then I went online and I just put in like motivational words, and then I tried to find words that I would be able to make with this set, because sometimes if it's like too many letters, like believe, it's going to be too many letters for me to like put everything together and then just punch it just one time. So I'm not going to use that. Let's see, I'm missing something though. What did I do with you? Hey y'all, I had another ink pad out here, but I don't know what I did with it. I'll be losing stuff sometimes. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I put it in the wrong drawer. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I've been keeping my ink pads that I use a lot upside down to see if they kind of refresh themselves a little bit. Somebody on here gave me that tip. You can hold your hand up if you're the person that gave me the tip to if the ink pad seems like it's kind of drying out, to turn it over. And I think that's kind of been working for me. So I've been keeping it upside down. All right, so let's just get started with this. Oh, and I'm going to be needing my We Are Memory Keepers Tear Guide. And again, I have the link below to this one. It comes with 3 different tear guides, but this one is the one that I like to use the most. So this is the one that I pulled out. So Sandra says, using double letters, believe too many E. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the end of that means. I don't know what that means, Sandra. I don't understand. Can you explain further? All right, so let's just push some of this stuff out the way. Oh, y'all remember I did a haul video, and I was kind of upset. I wasn't upset, but there was a book that I was looking for that I purchased, but it wasn't in my bags. Well, I went back to that thrift store, and I didn't make a big deal about it because it's actually like it's a thrift store where they help people out and everything. So, actually, I found the book again, and I was able to, and I just bought it. It only cost 10 cents, so I just rebought the book again. So I was just out 10 cents. No big deal. So this was the book. And I don't know why I was just kind of hooked on this book, but since I went back to that thrift store this week, I just decided to go ahead and pick it up. And it says the Green Match and Rhyme book. But I figure, and I don't know what the copyright on this is or anything. I just like this book. Let's see if it has it in here. No, I'll probably have to look it up. But it has like these little like flashcard towels, and I don't know if it's supposed to make like a story or something. Let's see, Little Miss Muffet, 40 and 20. Though wasn't that? No, I don't know. I just liked it because it had these little towels in it. I don't know. So I just bought it for 10 cents, but I just thought I would share that with y'all. So let's see. Hey Sheila, thanks for coming in. Your reminder didn't go off. Well, if you're part of the Junk Journal Buddies Facebook group, I also post a bit of a reminder there as well. So you can come on there. You will get a notification there if you have your notifications on also. Because I know sometimes Facebook is kind of wacky when it comes to notifications. So Sandra says, using that blue letters. Yep, the blue letters. I'm going to use these. I like these. Okay. So, oh, and yes, this has some very nice images. I like them. So we're going to use those. I suspect this is from the 70s, though, just looking at the way this little girl is dressed here. She looks kind of 70s, maybe 80s. I don't know. But in any case, I'll be using that in my junk journals because I like those. They'll be nice for like some little tags. Okay. Can we get this show on the road? So I even decided to use some of these. I made a mistake on this one. And I forgot what the mistake was, but I decided not to use that piece. And so I'm still going to use this one. So let's see. I'm going to start with create. Because this will be glued down to a page, so it won't make a difference. Oh, you had to search. Yeah, you would have to have 3 E's to duplicate. Yes, that's okay. I understand. Yep, I was going to try to put it together and I said, oh, I don't have enough letters to do that. So, and I don't want to try to jerry rig it. I just want it to be kind of a quick process. So I decided against that. So I'm going to do create. So I have to try to keep these pointed towards me and that'll make it easy for me to find the letters that I need. So let's see. We got an R and a T. So what are you all working? I always forget to ask how you all are doing today. How are you doing today? Because, you know, sometimes it's not all about me. It's about us. All right. So we got CR. Sometimes I spell things wrong too. Because I am probably, if you ask me to spell something for you, asking the wrong person. Let's just put it that way, because my public school education wasn't that great. So Tamika says she's decorating her bullet journal. Are you getting ready for the next month or the next week, or are you just decorating in general? All right, so let's should fit on here quite nicely. And I'm just using black. All right, and I think I spelled create correctly. And let's go to the next one. And since I have all the letters out for this, I'm gonna do art. Do a little switcheroony here. I like these letters, and this is not a sponsored video. I just like these letters because they click together and everything is even. Uh-oh. I know, Penny, with all that good, those good letters that you have. I was kind of jealous when I saw that post. I was jealous. Art. So let's do a few. Just gonna go down because this is the quickest way to get my 20, y'all. Although I suspect I'm gonna have 20 by the time we get done, because this is like such an easy ephemera project. Super duper duper easy. Uh-oh. I'll try to go over that, but I think, oh, that's not too bad. Art. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do, I wonder, do I have enough letters to do succeed? Because I would need 2 C's for that. I don't think so. They should give you a few more letters than they do. Well, there's only 1 C in here, C, so I can't do succeed. Let's see, I can do, I'm gonna do think, because I like that. Oh, Tamika, you're decorating for the month. I need to do a little monthly decorating myself. I do. I had to do some cleaning, organizing, because, you know, when things get to be like a crazy mess in here and I can't stand it anymore, I have to break down and start and do some cleaning and organizing. So that's what I did today. All right, where is my K? Sometimes I'll be looking dead at something and I don't see it. All right, think. Let's use this little strip right here. See, so never throw your scraps away. See, I am promoting being a hoarder because that's what we do. Okay, let's see. I want to do... See, I'll have all the letters out in a minute. I'm going to do bliss because I like bliss. And nope, I'm not cleaning any of the letters at this moment because that's the kind of girl I am. I know at some point I'm probably going to have to. Okay, there are 2 S's in here, which is a fantastic. I think I would enjoy having the smaller cases. Anybody have these letters? And do you have like the other types? They're quite expensive, so I'll, if I can't use a coupon, I definitely wouldn't get them. I was at Michael's the other day too. I need to make me a list of things that I want to get, a wish list, so that way I won't forget. Hey, Purple. How's it going, Purple? Purple rain, purple rain. Yeah, I remember where I was at when Prince passed away. I was at the beach, and my friend from London texted me and told me about Prince. Made me so sad. So every time I think of purple, I think of Prince, because, he was the ultimate purple guy. He put purple back on the map. All right, I'm going to put loving, I think. I remember going to see Purple Rain at the drive-in, and I was in Colorado at the time. Quite cool. It's amazing how you can remember what you were doing by music and by movies, places where you're at and how you were feeling and all that stuff. And Sheila says she's already a craft supply hoarder and she's not ashamed of it. You know what? I'm not either, because every time I get another item that I see other people with and I actually use it, I feel like I have arrived. Hey, Sandra. Loving. Who's Annette? That's somebody's real name. Are you giving up somebody's real name? I don't see any Annette on here. Yep, Barb, I think we're all in that club too. You know what? I had the opportunity to see him in concert in Germany, and for some reason I didn't get a chance to go. So that was an opportunity missed, because I know he did some seriously fantastic concerts. I had some friends that went, though, and they talk about it all the time. They still talk about it. It just makes me sick. I'm like, I don't want to hear about your good time. Since I wasn't there. I don't even know why I didn't go. Sometimes I was just lazy. I've always been that way. They probably said, let's go, and I was like, I don't feel like going today. That sounds like me. So I was lazy and didn't go. Didn't go and could have. I probably wouldn't even have to pay for my ticket, because I had some good boyfriends back then. They would have paid for it. Penny, did you get to go to any of his concerts? Okay, so I'm just gonna stop here for a moment and let me move this stuff out the way. And I'm going to just break some of these apart now. Some of these. Or kind of rip the edges. And of course the We Are Memory Keepers tear guide makes it very easy. You can say the name, Sandra. It's no problem. I'm just messing with you, girl. I'm just messing with you. Some people on here, I know what their names are, but I just don't say it because I don't know if they want their name, if they want their names on YouTube or not. So, but if they don't mind, I don't mind. But I was just messing with you, so it's no big deal to me. Ooh, Penny. So I want to say you're lucky, but that's not luck because that was something that you wanted to do and you did it. You went and saw Prince in concert. Of course, he's one of my favorite artists, so I don't know why I really don't know why I didn't go at that time. But I have every single album that he put out. Everyone, and I still play them. They're actually on my telephone. Even his latest one, I enjoyed his latest one. And I did a journal for somebody, and he might pop his head in. Carl, sometimes Carl pops in. I actually did a journal, and his favorite artist is Prince. He's a DJ, and so that was probably one of the few themed journals I've done. So I did a themed journal for him. And it came out really good. I was quite happy. You saw him in Houston in 1988. See, I was in Germany in 1988. Was I in Germany in 1988? Yes, at the beginning of 1988 I was. But he did come there, and then I did miss it. Okay, toss that piece. All right, and let's do this piece here. See, I could use these just as they are, but I like them with the edges done. Uh-oh. I got a little bit hyper on that one. The easy letters. The easy word play. And then y'all know once I get done with these and I just stick them into my ephemera book, and then all I have to do is just pick out the ones that I want to use. Usually I don't really care what they are. What matters is like how long or short the words are and the space that I'm going to put them in. That's usually what it is. But I didn't pick any wacky words this time. Sometimes I pick some wacky stuff, but not this time. So actually, if you're doing like a Halloween journal, this would be you can make you like some letters or words in conjunction with Halloween. I'm actually working on a Halloween journal and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm just taking my time doing it. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, Lisa. That's cool, Penny. That's a fantastic memory to have, isn't it? Fantastic. Yep. I remember the first album that I got from him. I got him. I was in Germany, and I went down to the Bahnhof because they had a record store. That's, they had records back then. And I bought the single, like the big LP single, and it was Irresistible B. I ain't gonna say the whole word. And I always liked his flip side too. I always liked the side B's as well. If you're old enough to know what a side B is, raise your hand. Because y'all might not even know what I'm talking about. It's a side B. Oh, somebody's looking for their kitty cat. Their kitty cat got out. I'm looking at the my Nextdoor app. I love that app. It popped up. Okay, so now let's do a little edging on these. Let's use this one. And I don't remember which thing I was using. I have so many. I probably need to mark them, but now I can use my my spools and just put my blenders on there. Yeah, I think I want this one. The antique linen, even though it's like yellow on the front, it comes out darker than the vintage photo. The vintage photo is really brown, more of a sapphire color. Oh, Rachel at Scrapcraftastic says she knows what side B is. He was literally a beautiful man. He was so handsome. He wasn't handsome. Prince was pretty. He was a pretty man. All right, see, so that's what it looks like. It's all nice and vintagey. I can see. Ooh, I like that. Yep. Oh, Tamika says she knows what the side B is. I forgot the crowd that I'm in here. You all know. I still have some of my albums. I think I know I still have his albums, but I haven't played a record in about 50 million years. Because, now you can just stream everything. Everything's so impersonal now, huh? You can stream everything. You don't have to buy DVDs anymore. I mean, that's all great and everything, but it's like we almost are losing like our physicality. Has anybody seen the movie? What is that movie? Oh man, it's a Bruce Willis movie. What? Y'all gotta look it up. Let me see. What is the name of that movie? Oh, I know what it is. Surrogates. Have anybody seen the movie Surrogates? That's what, like today, the way things are now, that movie reminds me of how things could become in the future. So y'all let me know if you have seen Surrogates, and if you haven't, you should watch it. So I want to see how many people have seen it. And basically, the premise of the movie is that everybody is like hooked into like the VR system, where you put like the glasses on, and then you could like do things like that you wouldn't normally do. Like you could go jump out of a plane, but it's not really you jumping out of the plane. It's like you're in the computer jumping out of a plane and stuff, or everybody can look the way that you want it to look, and basically everybody is plugged in, so everybody's like at home, they're in their rooms and they're on their VR systems, and that's how they're interacting with the real world. Well, they're not interacting with the real world, and I can see like that happening to us. I think it's already happening to some people, because some people are introverted and they don't even leave the house anyway. So the internet is like their gateway to being out in the real world, but not, if you know what I mean. I think y'all know what I mean. But in any case, it was a really good movie, but it's like gives you like a glimpse into the future. You already see like those commercials with the people on the with the eye sets on and stuff. And that could be a little creepy. It could be fun, but it could be a little creepy. People they're always on their telephones now, and they're kind of unplugged as it is. It's all good, Tammy. It's all good. I have to see my granddaughter I have to go get me a car seat so I can go and pick her up, because I miss her. My daughter my son doesn't bring her around enough, so I have to go and grab her. Gotta go nab the baby. Yep. People are already unplugged. And technically, I guess we're kind of, to some degree, we're doing that right now, because we're on our computers. I'm on my computer almost all day when I'm not here, but I do try to unplug and then, go out into the world at least once a week. I try to go out at least once a week. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm out more than once a week, probably because my mom is like, let's go. I want to go someplace. And I'm like, ugh. I don't want to go any place. I just want to watch my YouTube videos. So I guess we're all a little unplugged. My mom, she goes crazy 'cause she's in her 70s, and she goes crazy because people are always on their phones and stuff. And I'm like, Mom, you might as well let that energy go because that's the way of life now. That's life. Unfortunately, there's nothing that you can say that's gonna make people like put their telephones down. And then you don't know what they're using it for too. It could be that they're using it for work. I use mine a lot for work. But when we're like at dinner and stuff, I try not to pull my phone out. But sometimes I have to. Because I have to answer people. Yep, see? Tammy says, see, she plugs in every Sunday when I'm doing the update. It's like, oh, my favorite YouTuber is coming on. Time for me to plug in. I do it too. Because I watch a lot of YouTube people, other YouTubers. Because they're just awesome. Y'all, this is what takes a little while. Doing these edges. But I don't mind sitting here doing the edges. And then I got the picture that Penny put up in the group with all her letters. Those letters are so awesome. You got a lot of letters, girl. I have more than just these. I just like these. I don't have a lot like you, though. When I get there, I can say I have arrived. Every night at 6 o'clock. Yep. And you know, I've met like a lot of great people through like outlets online, but I've actually like met them and like we're like really good friends. And also people in different countries and stuff. The internet is wonderful. I hope we never go into a zombie apocalypse and lose it, because I don't know how I'm going to get out of my neighborhood. Because, almost every place I go, I turn my GPS on. And sometimes the GPS is not even right. They have you going all kinds of funkified ways. You're Yoda. Tammy, I think you could be a good junk journal influencer. I seen your work. You need to get on YouTube, get your channel going. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of stuff that I really, really admire, especially in the group. You guys are sharing some fantastic stuff. I'm kind of jealous. Like, I hate you and I love you at the same time. You want these letters? Yeah, I really like these letters. Like, that's why I want the other parts to this, well, the other sets. Because I think like they would still, like the grooves would still fit together. So that would be nice. Tammy, you said how? How to start a YouTube channel? Or how to be a junk journal influencer. Y'all, this is not even spelled right. See? I told y'all I'd be spelling stuff wrong. Look. I mean, it is a word. Where's my focus at? Look. Motive. Who's going to put that in their junk journal? That's supposed to be motivate. All right, let's just put that to the side because that's not what I wanted. And I have a few of those. And I just been zhuzhing them up on the side. See? That's my my public school education right there. At least I caught it before I glued it onto something. That's what counts. Oh, how to start a YouTube channel? Well, that's a good question. How to start a YouTube channel? You just get on and get going. I actually have a YouTube mentor program over on the Patreon channel where I answer just that question. how to start your YouTube channel, but not just start it, but the things that you have to do. There's a lot. There is some work to having a YouTube channel. I ain't gonna lie. Just like everything, you just can't just put it up and just expect, that build it, they will come thing doesn't really work. You have to build it and you have to keep working it. Oh, what is your motive for doing the page? I think I might keep those. Thanks, Sheila. That's pretty good. Hey, Renee and Chris. Where y'all been? You could do it. You could do it. I know my mom, she wanted me to teach her how to use the computer. I remember this was some years ago. We quickly decided that she needed to go to somebody else to do it because she just wasn't a good student. I'm a good teacher, but she wasn't a good student. What is Patreon? Patreon is another place where I interact with my Junk Journal buddies there. And I post additional content on the Patreon page. It's actually spelled Patreon. And let me just put a link in here if you all are interested in the Patreon. You could take a peek at it. And there's different levels over there for you to be a member. So over on the Patreon page, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to think and do stuff at the same time, and sometimes that doesn't work out for me. Sometimes it just doesn't work for me. Let's see. Paste. So y'all can take a peek at it. It's also in the description below as well. For the YouTube, no, it is not. For YouTube mentorship, it's not. Tamika. So y'all can check that out and see if there's anything that's interesting to you. Of course, I do post some free things over there as well. And I also, one thing that I like about it is that I can put the YouTube videos over there, that's totally free, of course. And but they're easier to find when you're looking for something, because you can just go to the tags, like for ephemera, and it'll pull up all the ephemera. Or if it's junk journal tutorials, which is something that I can't do over here on the YouTube channel. No, it's not. It's not, Tamika. It's not. All right. Ugh. So I got all those done. They're all nice and dark and zhuzhed up. Oh. Focus, focus, focus. Why y'all didn't tell me I was out of focus? All right. So let's do some more because we have some time still. We got plenty of time, so I can do a few more words. All right, let's see. Let me look at my words here. Let's see. I got motivate spelled right on here, but it's not spelled right on my when I tried to do my little thingy there. All right, let's do passion. Let's find passion. Passion, passion, passion. P. A. I think I have two S's. I'm pretty sure. Well, thank you, Livies. You're so kind. I-O-N. Ta-da, we had enough to do. So this one's a long one. Will it fit across here? Yes, it will. All right. So hold on, y'all. Just move out the way there. Oh, Tammy. Let me wait. I gotta show you since you said that. Let me show you the journal that I'm working on. Y'all look. This is it. It's coffin shaped. Look. I'm still working on it. This is kind of, I won't say it's a prototype, but isn't that cool? Now this is not on here yet, but this is what it looks like. That's kind of bright, huh? I know that just hurt your eyes when I moved that black. Isn't that cool? So like I said, I'm still working on it. I've been working slowly on this coffin. It's going to be nice. I want to see how yours is going to look too, Tammy. I'm glad you're part of the group. So if you all are not part of our group over at Junk Journal Buddies, you should be. So you can see all the wonderful things. You said I had to make the coffin shape, to be honest with you. I had to make it. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I was thinking about putting together a kit for the coffin journal, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's an interest for it or not. Hey, Judy. Judy, we haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been? Where you been, girl? All right. Let's see. What should I say, lady? Because I don't think there's any girls here. Imagine. Yeah, that coffin is... Yeah, I was pretty proud of myself. Because just figuring out how to get the pages and stuff in there. So it's a little bit of a technical marvel. For sure. Uh-oh. Am I going to be able to do... Oh, I should be able to do Imagine. Here's N. Oh, do I have another I? Yeah. Got another I. And another N. And an E. Yeah, so I've been working on that journal for... Only because I've just been like really just taking my time and stuff, but I've been working on it for like about a week. So I haven't got that far because I just usually just pull it out and start working on it at nighttime when I'm relaxing and watching my YouTube buddies. The only thing is like this side, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my little ragged edge on here. So Livy says she's sitting in the parking lot at church late for prayer. Well, we'll probably be ending shortly, but I'm glad you was able to make it, Livy's. Ooh, Judy says she's making 2 new baby girl junk journals and also a new puppy. Aww. A new puppy. That's what my granddaughter does. Whenever she sees a dog or a puppy, she says, "Aw, puppy." Hey, keeping it real. These stamps are by Recollections, and there's a link in the description, so you can it'll take you to Amazon, and you can look at them and see the details on them. But what I like about these is that they click together. That was the biggest thing for me, is that they click together, and to make the words. In my opinion, they could have like a few extra letters in here, but they don't. But I love these. They are awesome. Yep, so you could check those out. and see. Even if you don't use the link, at least you can take a peek at them and see if that's something that you're interested in. Because I quite enjoy using them. As you can see, I'm just messing stuff up here. Throw that one away. Probably should have kept that paper. Yes, thank you, Penny. Please give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying our chit chat and our word play, because I know I'm enjoying. Yeah, this stamp set is the bomb. I just need to go get the rest of the sets, but you know, timing is everything. Still trying to get my Fabri-Tac. Oh, you're missing most of your stuff, or you just can't find it? It's just like still in boxes and stuff. Because Judy says she just moved, so she is probably in box HE double hockey sticks. You're welcome, keeping it real. Happy to see you. I've never seen you over here before. But if you enjoy junk journaling, you can come over to our Facebook group. The link is in the description also to Junk Journal Buddies. We would love to have you. Livies, you can't forget. Don't be forgetting stuff like that's very important. Yeah, they could have like just a few more letters. Because like I said, there's some words I just couldn't do. Like an extra E, that would be nice. An extra S. I think there's 2 S's and 2 E's, but sometimes that's not enough. Check the garage. Oh, you just joined the group? I hope you're enjoying it. I love that group. I'm so glad we started the group. It's very, very nice. Very inspirational and motivating. Oh, look for miscellaneous on the box. You know what? Let me try doing this. Let's see how that works out. Not good. I tried it. It kind of just left a little bit of a mess, but you know, we like messes, so don't think I'm throwing this piece away, because I'm not. Oh, right on, keeping it real. I'm so happy. I'm happy that you're finding value in the videos, because sometimes my videos are all over the place. I try not to be all over the place. Like if there's something, like when I did the how to make the junk journal series, I recorded that live, because otherwise it'd have been all over the place. My live videos are usually all over the place. They're fun, but they're all over the place. But the ones I record, I try to just be very focused with those. So thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Oh, I love those sunflowers. I wish I could grow sunflowers. I said that before. One day I'm going to try it again. I better not wait too long, because you know, you wait too long and then you die. So, and then when I can no longer go outside and do a garden, I'm going to be saying, I wish I had tried to do those sunflowers. So I should just try it, shouldn't I? No regrets. That's funny, Judy. Barb asked, she says she's been seeing videos on the lap book junk journals, and asked me if I've ever made one. The answer is no, I've never made one. And to be honest with you, I have no idea what a lap book journal is. I don't know. I have to look at it. So I can't tell you if maybe that's just something somebody made up and then and people are running with it. I don't know. I don't know what a lap book junk journal is. So that's something for me to do some research on. But so the answer to the question is probably no. I've never made one. I've never made one. They got all kinds of names for the journals these days. I'm going to tell you, like, just glue book kind of threw me. I was like, what the heck is a glue book? But I guess every junk journal is, in a way, is a glue book or a scrapbook. And it's not always just for junk, although I put lots of junk in my junk journals. But, I mean, the term junk is a relative term, isn't it? Because I don't feel like my stuff is junk. And when I first started doing junk journaling and I was doing the videos, I didn't want to call my books junk journals, but that didn't make sense because people that do junk journaling are looking for junk journal in the title. So even though you don't feel like your stuff is junk, it's just a title. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that your stuff is junk. Oh, Tammy says that the lap book is a 4-fold book. It opens each side, then again on each side. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Because I sure didn't know what a lap book was. I don't know if I would make one of those or not. That don't sound interesting. Like a full-on coffin book. Now that's interesting. Yeah, I was proud of myself. I'll be prouder once I get done with that. Now, since I told you all, I'm gonna start working on my coffin book some more. You see, it's right next to me, so it hasn't gone that far. So, keeping it real, ask, do you use tea or coffee to stain your pages? And do you have a video on how you make them? The answer to the question is no, I do not have a video on how I make them. And for the most part, I like using coffee for mine. And just recently, I actually, to be honest with you, I tried doing some tea dyeing paper today. And the tea works good for me, but I feel like the coffee is darker. I like the coffee better. So, but I've tried both of them. See, I even still have like the Lipton tea thing because I had it up here. I had it up here while I was watching Face Off. So reruns of Face Off on the Sci-Fi channel. I was doing my some coffee now. I was actually just doing some testing because that's not really the way I do it. I'm usually in the kitchen when I do it. Great minds think alike. Yes, they do, Tammy. Yes, they do. All right, so we got quite a little pile here. Let's see where we at on time. Okay, so we're like at 53 minutes. I probably can do just a few more. Let's do a few more. This time, what I'm going to do to see how much space I have is I'm going to go ahead and use the tear guide to make some raggedy edges before I start. That's how I should have been doing this. Would I ever do a tutorial on how to do the, I think I would. I just haven't because I have to like set the camera up and in a different spot and I'm kind of lazy because I have like my cameras are always here on my desk. But I mean, that's something that I could put on my list to try to do is, coffee or tea dyeing. So Judy asks, have I ever dyed with crepe paper? The answer is no, I have not. I've never tried it before. I don't even think I own any, to be honest with you. So I've only done just paper. I've done cardstock as well, and different weights of paper, because I'm always experimenting with different weights of paper. So, and different colored paper too. And what's nice, if you have like a laser printer, in most cases I have a laser printer where the ink doesn't bleed, so I can actually have a printout of something, and then I can coffee or tea dye it. So I've experimented with that as well. All right, so let's see. Let's do I'm gonna do something that we are all doing all the time. Okay, you can go back in here. You can go here. This one. And where are you? All right, so when I put these back in here, I'm putting them so I can see them from the side. So we got L, E, A, R, N. Learn. Because I learn something every day. Oh, using the crepe. Oh, dyed, LOL, using crepe paper for the dye. Oh, using it for the dye. Oh, of course. No, like I said, I don't have any, but that's interesting. That might be something I might have to check out, Judy. Hi, Barb. I've done that too. Use some things to place on it when it was drying, and it has some really nice images that come up. I like that too. Actually, Judy, like I did some tea dyed ones, and after they dried, now I might just be snow blind. I might be nose blind after doing it, but I couldn't smell the tea after a while, and the same thing happens with the coffee as well. At first, you can smell it real good, and then after a while, the smell dies down a whole lot. But I like the smell of coffee, so it don't bother me. I love that smell. It doesn't bother me a bit. But the coffee smell is definitely stronger than the tea, but it does die down after a while. So I try to make the paper that I sell in the shop, I try to make it way ahead of time. So I make it in batches and make it ahead of time, so because I like to ship my stuff fast. So if I ship it fast and I just made it like the night before, of course you're really gonna smell the coffee in it, but it'll go away. But you know what's nice about the coffee dyed paper as well is if you nest a book page that has like kind of one of the old smelling papers in it, and you nest it in between the coffee dyed paper, it'll take that smell out of the other papers. It's a good way to get the smell out of that moldy kind of smell, that basement or attic kind of smell out of your papers. Coffee can take that out. Of course, you could just put it right on the paper. I have some books in my garage. I couldn't even bring them in the house. I got them for so cheap, like some pennies. But when I got them home, I brought them in the house. I had to take them right back out. I was like, oh my gosh, they're just too smelly. And you can put them out in the sun as well, but I don't really have any place to put my books outside. I don't have an outdoor space to do that, to kind of lay them out in the sun. So I have to look for ulterior, not ulterior. I have to look for other other ways to do it. The link for the stamp doesn't work. It doesn't work. Let me just check that out real quick. Let's see. Let me see if it works for me. It sure doesn't. I wonder what happened to it. Well, dag and nabbit. Hold on, I'll find it for you. I'll find it real quick for you. Not sure why that doesn't work. Unless Amazon did something really wacky. That could be. All right, let's see here. Oh, you know what? Maybe that listing is not there anymore because I don't see it. It's not even popping up anymore. Oh, that's quite unfortunate. Sorry about that, you all. Yep. Maybe Michael's made whoever had it listed, maybe they made him take it down. Because that could happen too. Nope, I don't even see it. So you will probably have to look on the Michael's site to actually see that. So I'll have to redo that link to go to the Michael's site. But right now, I'm gonna finish up these letters. Sorry about that, keeping it real, yeah. And I know, like, sometimes it's hard to find things even at Michael's because you know what? It just seems like they have a limited stock on stuff. And their prices are high too. In my opinion. I don't know if that anybody else agrees with that one. I think Michael's raised their price because a lot of people use coupons. Because I notice sometimes I can get things on Amazon for a cheaper price than even if I use the coupon, or it'll be like the same price. They're kind of tricky. What got me was a few years ago when they started putting that everyday price on stuff, and then you can't use the coupons on the everyday price stuff. I said, look at them, they're trying to be tricky with that everyday price stuff. So I don't even go to Michael's like I used to. I used to go there all the time. And then I got smart. And that was before they did the everyday price thing. And I was like, okay. So now even when I'm in the store, y'all, I have like my, I have the Amazon app on my telephone. So when I'm in Michael's, I look up the price and see how much things cost on Amazon before I buy them there, even with and see if the coupon will get me less. And a lot of times the price is about the same, and sometimes Michael's doesn't, like I said, like their stock is kind of limited on stuff. Like trying to find some Tim Holtz stuff, y'all know how much we love Tim Holtz. You can't never find nothing. Even Joann's, they don't carry Tim Holtz like they should. They would be making a mint. But nope. They make us suffer. So I just try to find my stuff online. Then they wonder why people use Amazon. Yep, and stores are closing. Exactly. I've always been a fan of online shopping because it's like the world is your pearl. They have so many things. You can find exactly what you're looking for, and you don't have to run to 50 million different stores and go to one store that only has like 2 things for what you like. I was looking for some shoes for Slim, and every store in his size, they will have like 2 pair of shoes. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I know what size he wears. I could just go online and just buy his shoes there and get exactly what we're looking for. It's ridiculous. Yep, and the stores complain. Y'all, did y'all know Dress Barn? I don't know if any of y'all go to Dress Barn. Dress Barn is closing. They said Amazon's putting them out of business. That's what everybody says. They say Amazon's putting them out of business. They put themselves out of business. Anywho, all right. So we have our little pal here, our pal of letters. Let me just get my screens together. Let's go down. Let's just take. I'm not gonna go through each one. And ooh, look at that, y'all. Isn't that a nice pal? Pal. I feel like I'm not saying that word right, pal. Nice pal of words here that I can use. And of course, this is an easy project 20. I mean, you could easily do 20 of these with no problem. Of course, I did lots of duplicates in here, but I still have my long list of my sloppily written words here that I can still go back and do some more with. So, y'all, I quite enjoyed our conversation today. So I'm glad you all came on with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you love junk journals like I do, hey Ishmael, if you love junk journals like I do, you can join us over at the Facebook group at Junk Journal Buddies, and I know that link works in the description. I'm kind of sad about the other link though. And also, please remember to give this video a thumbs up before you shove off and hit the notification bell. And if you're inclined to do so, you can check out the Patreon channel. The link is also in the description. And also Etsy. You can check out all the ephemera that I have over in Etsy shop as well over at pleasantcreations.com. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.